YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, you gotta love it, you guys. Two black men at the top of their fields in comedy coming together and deciding to put aside their differences. Now, if you guys didn't know, last night, Kevin Hart actually did a live roast on Netflix. It was a bunch of comedians up there. A lot of them were people who's been rocking with Kevin for many years. They also had special appearances from people like Lizzo. His mans, his ace boon goon, The Rock was also there as well. Venus and Serena were also there as well. And of course, one of the most surprising guests to hit the stage, Katt Williams. That's right, you guys. His lifelong enemy, Katt Williams, also popped up on the Netflix roast. Katt Williams has called Kevin Hart a sellout, an industry plant, somebody who pretty much does whatever scenes, whatever roles for a check. Now, Katt Williams has also accused Kevin Hart of taking roles in films that were offered to him first. And of course, the viral Shannon Sharp interview where Katt Williams went in on Kevin Hart.
No one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is?
Now, turns out some people were not aware that late last year, Kevin Hart actually confirmed that these two guys have been on speaking terms. And there was also talks of these two guys coming together to work on a project.
Some friction as well with other comedians, right? Like there's
Lots.
always a little bit of tension between you and others. How do you look at the sort of comedian brotherhood today, especially as someone who's kind of sitting on the mountaintop as far as
it's better, man.
Yeah.
We got older. We all got older, and I think our conversations have gotten better.
Okay.
Right? Like me, Mike, me, Katt. There was always a little ruffle in the water for quite some time, but picking up the phone does a lot.
Yeah.
Having direct conversations and removing the middlemen does a lot. And I think as we got older, we got better at it. And I don't think the respect level was ever the thing. It was about
competition.
Not necessarily competition. I think it was more about the idea of what we felt or possibly felt that we should be doing together and that we weren't. And because we weren't, assumptions are made and feelings are developed and animosity comes in, and through the long, gated timeline, then it just becomes, well, you're not fucking with me, I'm not fucking with you. But I think now we understand that we have a job to do, and that job is to be better examples, right?
Yeah.
So mending whatever the problems were in our days of old and allowing this generation to see like we're not afraid to do that, alleviates the future world of conflict for them.
Of course.
So I like that. I like the fact that we're much better today than we were yesterday. We're talking about doing a couple different things together. We got some great ideation happening about how we can shake shit up for the culture and give the culture something that they desperately deserve. And that's finding a way for us all to share the screen together. Like, that's one thing that we don't have that frustrates me. When you think about Harlem Nights, they all had that thing together. Like,
so for me, seeing Katt Williams pop up on stage last night was not surprising. And of course, if you guys know how production works, Netflix was never going to invite Kevin Hart's lifelong op if these two guys still had smoke with each other. But it's a production, so you gotta do stuff like this to get the ratings up. After he was done roasting Kevin Hart, Kevin actually stood up and told Katt Williams, bro, it's time we buried the hatchet. Here's what he said.
Me and this man have been at odds for years on years. You coming out here, quite the fucking surprise. But Katt, I can sit and I can watch you, I can laugh, because I'm a fucking fan first, okay? I'm a fan first. Katt, we have an opportunity in real time, this is live television, to put our fucking beef behind us. I am offering you an olive branch of peace. I want to be a brother. I want to be a friend. Katt, I want to move on. Can we move on, man? Can we move on? Katt Williams one time, ladies and gentlemen. Katt fucking Williams.
Now, just like I told you guys, this was pretty much all one big production. This is very similar to getting officially married at the courthouse, then a couple days later having your actual wedding celebration in front of your family and friends. Now, a lot of comedians were actually happy to see these two guys squash their beef on stage. Country Wayne actually spoke on it. Here's what he said.
Man, a special shout out to Kevin Hart and Katt Williams. Two of our kings of comedy, man. To see them do that tonight, to link up, man, give each other a hug, like put all that BS to the side. Hey, man, that's what it's about. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Because there's no, in this business, not even in this business, even in America, it's not enough of us to be separate. We can't afford to be separated. It's not enough. So to see two of those kings, man, two of those kings of comedy to come together, dog, that mean more to me than a lot has meant to me in a long time in this game, man. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, and I just think, man, I hope this hit everybody, dog, and especially in this business, man, because we have to come together at the end of the day, because it's not enough of us to be separated. We don't own nothing, but we can own something, man. Everybody who paved the way for us, the Sam Cooks, and everybody who tried to show us the way, that's what it starts with. This first two of the kings who at the top of the game to come together, man, and lock in like that. Hey, that's what it's about. Katt Williams, Kevin Hart, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all two of my kings. I really appreciate it, man, what y'all did, and I hope that hit everybody, because if they can do it, all these other comedians and entertainers or whatever, man, we got to put all that to the side, man. Ain't none of us abuse nobody. Ain't none of us really hurt nobody. It's whatever we think we going through, we can look over and come together, man. That's what's about. All love, man. Shout out to Kevin Hart, Katt Williams, man. Love y'all. Love everybody. Country Wayne, love everybody, man. Let's put love in there. 2026. That was dope, bro.
Comedian Tony Baker also chimed in as well. He said, yo, this is like when Nas and Jay-Z squashed their beef. However, there are some people that believe that the beef is still not over. Somebody said, yo, how much was Katt paid? This was probably part of his payment. A bonus to publicly show that Kevin and him were at peace, but a clause by Katt that he agreed so long as he didn't have to say it. That's what this feels like. Now, me personally, even though Katt did have some spicy jokes when he was roasting Kevin Hart, I do truly believe their beef is over. There's no more jealousy or animosity between these two guys. Even though it was all for production, last night was still a very genuine moment between Kevin Hart and Katt Williams. At this point for Kevin, he's all business. The man has damn near 40 different companies that he's working with, and I think he knows at this stage in his life, it's much better to collaborate with somebody like Katt Williams than to keep being at odds with him. Now, as far as the actual roast last night, yes, some of them were actually trash. However, my personal favorite was Tony Hinchcliffe. That man went absolutely crazy on everybody. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Kevin Hart and Katt Williams squashing their beef on Netflix last night? And if you guys watched the actual roast, who was your favorite comedian last night? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.